Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 80/60 Rule. I'm Mark, I'm 61, and this is
Hello,
Shohei Ohtani's agent here.
hello everyone. I'm Greg and I'm 81. Thank you for coming in and listening to us. We appreciate it.
You heard the news, right?
What?
You didn't hear?
What?
Oh, he signed about an hour ago.
Oh,
Shohei Ohtani.
uh-oh. Did he? Really? Yeah?
Yeah. Now you guess, since you don't know. I thought you knew coming into this, but you don't know. So you guess. Who do you think he signed with?
I said the Padres. He would go.
That's a good guess,
The
but
Cubs?
no.
The Dodgers?
Yes. So I'm letting the highlights play because you told me the other day that you wouldn't sign them. You wouldn't have signed them. So subconsciously, with the highlights in the background, you're going to come over to be a huge fan of Ohtani. I'm trying
Well,
to.
I like him. No, he's really good. But like, to spend that much money, right? You better. Uh, first of all, I'm awfully somebody says to me, he says, like, he can't pitch anymore. Uh-oh. Now, or he doesn't pitch anymore, or he doesn't want to hit anymore. He just wants to pitch. I don't
Who
need to
said that?
follow. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
what
no.
kid,
He's the real deal. Meaning, like that guy's got more integrity
yeah.
in his big toe than 90% of the
Now you
players
got
out there.
Freddie Freeman, you got Mookie Betts.
Oh my God, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, um, somebody else. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll have to look it up. This is breaking news. We're not prepared. We don't know.
No, no, no. Total by surprise.
Yeah,
Thank you. Well, let me get back to some news and then we'll go to sports again, okay?
yeah. Let me hear what's going on.
All right. Just use an article, and this is for everybody here, especially my age, your age, and women, especially too. Of the roughly 6 million U.S. adults over the age of 65 who have Alzheimer's disease, almost 2/3 are women.
Wow,
Although roughly 6 million U.S. adults over the age of 65 who have Alzheimer's, almost 2/3 are women.
mm,
I'm
that's
not.
kind
I
of
don't know what can be done,
that's
but
interesting because like it's the obvious question is why wouldn't it be 50/50? Obviously, there's something tilting it that way, and
yeah,
that's a tough one to figure out. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I thought that. Then I saw that right away. I say, I have to say that. I have to
yeah,
let people
yeah. That's
know.
interesting. Yeah.
And with that, I know you were around, but I want to pay tribute. It was over a couple of weeks ago, but to Rosalind Carter at 96, who passed away.
Yes. Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of Jimmy Carter, to be honest with you, candid with you. All right. But they did a lot of things after he left the
Oh,
presidency.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
at
Um,
96. And what I liked about her at 96, it said on the obituary, on her grandson said he would still get a $20 bill, $20 in a card, which is what I do.
for a birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, what I do. And sometimes I credit card so I can get the points.
Oh, that's right. You gotta, yeah, yeah. Selfishly, you gotta get the points. Yeah. Yeah,
Another
but that's
person
that's
said,
that's good. Hats off to the couple from Plains, Georgia.
hats off to Henry Kissinger. He was 100 years old. Very pragmatic person, 100 years. I don't know what you think, but he was the object of uh, a lot of people consulted with him, Republican and Democrat. You know, everything I read.
Yeah.
So next one,
Yep.
um, next one. I like to say he died. He was I know that in the Sandra Day O'Connor. She was 93.
Yeah, we forgot about
Sandra
Justice
Day.
O'Connor. That's right. The first
What
woman
can I,
justice.
what can I remember about her? They said she graduated from Stanford Law School. They offered her a job at the law firm as a secretary.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. She had one of her interviews for the Supreme Court justice was the former head of the law firm of that. So one
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
how the circle turns around, huh? And another one now. I always laughed at his jokes. I mean, all his stories. Norman Lear.
Oh, Norman Lear.
He was
Are you
93.
kidding? Oh, I thought he was 100.
No. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. He was 100. That's my mistake. 101.
Yeah, don't
No.
cheat him out of those 7
He
years there.
was 93. I read the long notes.
Yeah, he's the best, man. That's some major quantum leap stuff he did in the late 60s and early 70s as far
Yeah.
as pushing the envelope as far as free speech and recognizing, the kind of country that it really, his shows really are a stamp in time of
I enjoyed
all
the
all in the family.
All in the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was funny. Back
And
when I
dead
hear
on. And I'll tell you, it holds up. It holds up pretty good. Occasionally, I put it on just as if I'm going to bed, just because I need something to kind of clear my head of the news. I put that one on. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it holds up. It's very funny.
what does the paper say about producer who made comedies as a form of patriotic dissent?
Yeah.
A producer who made comedies as a form of patriotic dissent. It's
Right.
something bothers me these days where like you're afraid to say something.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing with those shows, Good Times, The Jeffersons, all those things. Would they be able to break through this this sort of situation we're living in right now? Right.
Yeah, I go back to what I said on this podcast about a year ago, 2 years ago.
Ooh, a callback. What?
And I say it again. My family went in an uproar when I said it. I didn't know what I was talking about when I was talking about somebody, and I couldn't remember her first name, and I remember her last name, and it was the first name started with a D, and her last name started with a D, and I said, "Well, why don't I call you Double D?" Oh my gosh, did I get it from my family?
Okay, yeah.
And the last thing on the news, and I'm so
Back up a
happy
little,
about
Greg.
it. Huh?
Back up. I can't see it.
The
There
last thing I want to hear unless I want to say on the news, and I know you say here he goes again, but some clapping for George Santos being out. He was expelled. I know it was not due process as much, but I don't give a damn. He's out. That's not right to say, but he's out. He never should have been there.
It was due process. I mean, the guy, everybody was begging him to resign, and he wouldn't do it. So this is what you get. You get ousted by vote.
Articles that I read, it wasn't like it should have been. Okay, I agree with you, but let's go to some sports.
No, we're on the same page. We both agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You went out kicking and screaming though, but okay.
Let's talk some sports. Okay.
Okay. All right.
That we just say college football, Michigan, Alabama, Washington, University of Texas. Who do you say? Michigan, Alabama. Who do you think?
Michigan. And give me the other one.
Michigan against Alabama.
Right. I said Michigan, and then the second one.
Washington and Texas.
Texas.
All right. I say Texas too, and I'm going to say Alabama.
Yeah, probably, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Although I know Michigan very well, family. And I'll leave it at that. What also?
You drive a car that was made in Michigan?
No, but
you got some cereal that was made in Battle Creek, Michigan?
No. I like Michigan.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about baseball. Interesting. I'm going to do this next week too. Major League Baseball. Some statistics. the timing, the 2023, each game was the 2 hours and 39 minutes.
Yeah. What was it the year before?
2022, 24 minutes.
No. What?
24 minutes. 2 hours, 24 minutes more. And then
Right. There were 24 minutes longer previous to all
Right.
the changes.
and in 2021,
Almost a half hour longer.
31 minutes longer. And another statistics in 2023, how many games were in 4 hours or more? How many
2022?
2023.
2023, 4 hours or more. I would say one.
The answer is 0.
Yeah, see?
I'll give you some more next week. 0.
That's really good. 0 4-hour games.
Yeah.
That's a huge pat on the back for Theo Epstein, because that was his initiative, right? To do all these things in the minor leagues, fine tune them, get into the majors. They were flawless this year, those changes.
It's
Great
unbelievable.
job. Hey, you know what's interesting? You mentioned this about when we talked about Ohtani. I'm watching the, just over my shoulder here, and I'm seeing poor attendance at a lot of these games. So, meaning like there was no way the Angels could keep them. I don't know if that's Angel Stadium right there, but look at all the empty seats.
Yeah.
Dodger Stadium's going to be full every night and then some,
It's interesting. Dodgers, I don't just say they're not known for this. I would just say, but the fans come late. Isn't it interesting?
Come late and they leave early.
Yeah.
The tail lights.
It bothers me, Mark. It bothers me as a fan of sports when they do the camera and there's a lot of empty seats where they're.
Oh, I know, me too. It's all psychological, right? I know. Yeah. If I'm flipping around between games and I see one's full of people, one's not, I'm gonna watch the one full of people just for the buzz.
It's if you were a player,
ooh, I'd be bad.
That would bother me to see hardly anybody.
Oh yeah.
To see a lot of people who would put me up.
Let's think about this. Think about how real of a thing that is. During the pandemic, when they were playing the empty stadiums, the stadium started putting in fake people. You remember that, right? Cardboard cutouts, basically.
Yeah.
Just to create this atmosphere that we're not playing the empty seats. I think the NHL did a little bit of that too. Just fake fans, just so it felt like we were actually, playing for something,
Yeah.
And also it does aesthetically, it makes the television, when you're watching it from home, it makes it look just more appealing when there's people there. So it's all psychological, but
let me tell you another thing, and then we should wrap it up, huh?
Yep.
Hall of Fame. 22 years as the manager with the Pirates, with the Marlins, with the Rockies, and the Tigers. Who's that?
Jim Leyland.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
What I remember about Jim Leyland?
What?
He'd be smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. And he didn't do he did this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like this, where he's like, he's gonna fling it onto the third baseman over there or something. We should say goodbye. If this Ohtani thing looks good when I watch this, then next week I'm gonna put up all the highlights of Carson Wentz.
Thank you.
All right, Craig. Nice talking to you. All right. You look great.
Go Eagles, everybody. Go Eagles. We will beat Dallas. Go Eagles.
There we go. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.